honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Machakodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this will be Salaka. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and we're gonna jump straight into it. Salaka. Pertain to Psalms 94. Okay, so let's go, and Lord willing, this will be edifying. So it says here, Psalms 94 and 1, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, power, to whom judges vengeance belongeth. O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, shew thyself. Okay, because again, vengeance belongs to the Lord. Okay, be angry but sin not. Okay, let not your wrath go down, and let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Okay, we're not supposed to be revenging ourselves. Okay, as it says, just to back up the point. It says here in Romans 12 and 19, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. So again, when you're done wrong, when people do you wrong, okay, when you suffer injustice, you trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, knowing that He's not a power that delights in unrighteous judgment. Okay, a false balance is an abomination unto Him. Okay, so that being said, uh, do not put things in your own power, in your own hands, but rather trust that the Lord will always come forth and exalt the right judgment. Okay, everything that we do, even us as being the sons of the Most High. Okay, when we go off, we are corrected in measure. Okay, how much more are the heathen corrected? As it says that the judgment shall begin at the house of the Israelites. So the judgment will begin at the house of the Most High. Okay, but where if it begin it at us, where would the unbeliever and the sinner appear? Okay, they're gonna be judged even greater. Okay, for all their folly, for all their wickedness. Okay, so the Lord strikes us, how much more will He strike the unbelieving and the heathen? Okay, so going back to Psalms 94 and 2, lift up thyself, judge, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud. So judge them, okay, recompense them for their wickedness. Lord, how long shall the wicked, how long shall the wicked triumph? We know that the triumphing of the wicked is short. The Lord gave unto Esau Edom the wicked and his gang members, okay, these other nations, okay, only but a short rule, okay. Lord, how long shall the wicked, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things? Okay, all the blasphemy that they speak, okay, towards Yahweh Hashem El Shai, towards us, okay, towards His prophets, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves. Yeah, they brag, okay, to the point because again, they're not being judged right away. Okay, so their pride is puffed up, okay, to the point where they actually believe that there isn't going to be a judgment. They really believe that they can establish a new world order. They really believe that they're going to rule forever. Okay, they break in pieces thy people, O Lord Yahweh Hashem El Shai, and afflict thine inheritance. Okay, again, because they don't believe in the Lord. The fool said in his heart, there is no power. They truly believe in their minds that they'll be able to continue with all their evil. Okay, they slay the widow and the stranger and murder the fatherless. Okay, they in other words, this really symbolizes the Israelites. Okay, they murder us, man. Okay, till this day, man. The same spirit, as it says, was he had a perpetual hatred against his brother Jacob. Okay, till this day, Esau Edom, okay, is seeking to shed innocent blood. Okay, yet they say, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai shall not see, neither shall the power of Jacob regard it. Okay, because they believe that the Lord has given us unto their. They believe that the fact that they're over us, okay, the fact that they're in rulership, okay, that they could just abuse us and destroy us, kill us, murder us. But no, listen, the name of the Lord is upon us. We are Yashar Allah. We are the sons of the power. You touch them, you touch us. It's as if you touch the apple of the Lord's eyes. Okay, you're irritating the Lord by afflicting us. It says that our punishment came to an end, but you forwarded the affliction. Okay, till this day you refuse to let us go, man. Okay, so the Lord, just as He punished Pharaoh, will come with a greater punishment upon Isa, Edom, and all those that follow after His ways. Okay, the Lord will see it. Don't think that the Lord is just not paying attention to what's going on the earth. The Lord is building up a RICO case on Isa, Edom, and all those that follow after His ways, man. Okay, all His followers. All right. Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye foolish. So I can understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools. When will ye be wise? Don't you know? Don't you understand that the Lord will not allow these things to keep going forever? There is going to be an end to that folly. An end there's going to be a point in time where the Lord is going to return and plead with all flesh. It has to come. It says Yahushua must reign. Okay, and if Yahushua must reign, before He reigns, He has to bring forth judgment, either either unto life everlasting, or either for judgment and punishment. Okay, it says here, He that planted the ear, shall he not hear? He that formed the eye, shall he not see? Of course, the Lord, He gave you the eyes, He gave you the six senses, the five senses, Salakia. Okay, you know, you think He doesn't know what you're doing? Okay, it says that even the darkness is as light unto Him, man. You see, He chasteneth he chasteneth the heathen. Shall He not correct? He that teaches man knowledge, shall he not know? Okay, everything that's going on in the earth. Okay, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai knoweth the thoughts of men, that they are vanity. Even your thoughts, the Lord knows your thoughts. So how can you hide your actions for someone that even knows what you're thinking? You don't have to tell the Lord what you're thinking. He knows. Okay? Blessed is the man whom thou chasteneth, O Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and teacheth him out of thy law, that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. And that's ultimately what the Lord is doing for us. The Lord is teaching us, reproving us, chastising us. Okay, so like chastising us for our iniquity, for our for our foolishness, for our disobedience, but not for our destruction, for our benefit, so that we can become like unto Yahweh Shai, okay, and truly understand the fear of the Lord and walk in that path that leads unto life, okay, because the end that the Lord has prepared for us is life everlasting, okay, glory, joy, everlasting wellness, okay, sorrow, pain, suffering will be things of the past. That's what the Lord has prepared for us. Okay, for the Lord will not cast off His people, neither will He forsake His inheritance. Okay, because again, some people thought that, hey, surely the Lord forsook His people. Is this the perfection of beauty? Surely this is the day that we look for. No, man, the Lord did not forsake us, man. The Lord turned His face for a moment, for a season, but He promised unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that they would inherit the world. Okay, and through Yahweh Shai, we have access to this sad promise. Okay, because the end is that the Lord has is the good pleasure of the Lord to give us the kingdom. He has already prepared it. He declared the end from the beginning, and the end is that we have obtained victory through Yahweh Shai, as long as we believe. Okay, and again, it doesn't even matter as a, so like, I'll take it back. As an Israelite, you're gonna win regardless. Okay, there's people that are gonna win on the first go round, and there's people who are gonna win later. But regardless, if you're an Israelite, you have access to immortality. You have access to 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 immortality. You have access to the kingdom, to the blessings of the kingdom, just by being an Israelite, just because you're a son of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, but there's gonna be levels. Okay, if you're wise, if you're understanding, you're gonna strive to do the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, so that you can be a higher class. You can be a chosen of the chosen. Okay, because there's gonna be status. The same way that a rough child is not walking around peasants, which they consider peasants. You won't see a Edomite Rothschild walking around a redneck. Okay, no, there's levels. Okay, there's gonna be levels to royalty even. Okay, Yahweh Shai is not gonna be. No one is gonna be able to be at the level of Yahweh Shai, King David, and the men on down. Okay, the 144,000 are gonna be above the great multitude that was saved. Okay, the others that come through their loins are going to be beneath them. Okay, there's going to be levels. Okay, but there's still going to be over. All Israelites are going to be over the nations. We're still going to be kings and queens. Okay, kings and princes and princesses. Okay, you see, but there's going to be levels. There's going to be order, everyone according to their rank. Okay, so it says here again, the Lord has not forsaken us, man. Okay, just catching hell. Where did the love, as it says, where did the Lord love us? Okay, but the Lord loves us, man. Okay, the fact that He has wakened us up out of this darkness, put the Holy Spirit back in us, so that we can call upon Him and give us the knowledge and understanding of the Scriptures, knowing that this is not the end all be all. Okay, so that we can strive for immortality. Okay, the Lord took us out of that filth so that we can reach for eternal blessings, man. Okay, that's love, man. Okay, he did not leave us for dead. He did not leave us stranded. Okay, he woke us up. He through his spirit, through his will, he took us out of that madness, out of folly. Okay, it says through the grace. It's the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai that we're in this thing, man. Okay, it says here, but judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Okay, if as it says, faith shall return unto them that practice in them. Yeah, faith shall return unto those that practice in her. Okay, so if you're a prophet, if you're a subject to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're always gonna be subject, regardless if it's this life or in the prior life. Okay, your spirit connects. You belong to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. In other words, it doesn't matter what background you come from, how you were raised, this and that. If you're rich, if you're poor, okay, if you were a drug dealer, if you were an adulterer, if you're a pimp, okay, the Lord will take you. If you're a straight A student, the Lord will take you out of this and call you. Okay, if you but truly belong to Him, my sheep hear my voice. You will follow after Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and you have to pray unto the Lord that that spirit doesn't depart from you once you receive it. Okay, unless the Lord had been my help, Salakia, verse 16, who will rise up against the evildoers? Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? And that's exactly what the Lord is expecting us to do, to point the finger out at iniquity. He that departed from evil, by departing from evil, you set yourself already against it. Okay, to depart from evil means to be against evil. Those that fear the Lord hate evil and all abominations. Through the scriptures, we understand we hate every false way. Okay, and we point the finger saying, no, that's not right. I will not agree or nor follow the ways of the world. Okay, so you reject the world, and so therefore you become a prey. Okay, the world hates you just as you hate the world, man. Okay, you see, the Lord is expecting you to denounce the world because of the evil that they're doing. Okay, Yahushua said, I came to testify that the works of the world are evil. That's the same thing that we're coming in. That's the same thing that we're doing because we're in the same mind with the Yahushua, with the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Unless the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua had been my help, my soul almost dwelt in silence. Without the Lord, we wouldn't be able to do anything. Without Yahushua, we'd be through. Okay, trying to make it in the NBA, trying to become rappers. Okay, trying to sell drugs, or do all sorts of madness, man. All sorts of folly, like that Drewski skit. Okay, the old man that's still in the hood, that still wants to be a gangster, who's still in that childish mindset. You're still in the hood. You try to run the hood, but you're a fucking elder. Okay, you're up in age, but you claim the hood. Man. That's crazy. Okay, don't you know that the Lord has the world to offer us? Okay, it says here, when I said my foot slippeth, thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai, help me up. Through the Lord, we're gonna be helped. Okay? We don't trust in our own power, we don't trust in our wealth, we don't trust in our wisdom. Okay, we trust in Yahweh Bashem Shai that He will come and deliver us. Okay? And those that wait upon the Lord will never be ashamed. Okay? In the multitude of my thoughts within me, thy comfort delight my soul. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, with which frame it mischief by law? They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. So the wicked, that's their mindset. Okay, the throne of iniquity. They have it can't. The Lord hates iniquity. Okay, Isa Edom can't be ruling in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, the Lord, as it says, there is no more throne for thee, O daughter of Basra, or daughter of Babylon. Okay, sit down in the dust, sit down in confusion. Okay, there's no more crown for thee. Roughly paraphrasing, you're through. When Yahushua returns, he's gonna bring you down. You're gonna return to that state of being nothing but a servant. Less, you're gonna be valued less than a servant, man. You're gonna be disposable, man. You're gonna be a individual of not even an individual. You're gonna be a thing of continual employment. You're gonna be like those AI robots that are gonna take the employments of the people in the near future. Okay, you're gonna be the next robots. You see, you're gonna be the next robots that they're gonna take the jobs of the middle class in the days to come, man. But we're gonna replace the robots. We're gonna replace them with you. Okay, and you're gonna be of continual employment, and you're gonna pray that every day. You're gonna pray that the Sabbath comes. Okay, so it says here, they gather themselves against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. That's their mindset. They always will be in their inner parts seeking to fight against Yahweh Bashim Yahshai and against his people, man, because that's his programming. But the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge, and he shall bring me and he shall bring upon them their own iniquity. Okay, so don't worry, Esau Edom will be judged. They have to be judged as it is written, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Okay, it's a poetic justice that Isa Edom is going to be destroyed with that America, Babylon the Great, okay, and the other places that are going to be hit, they're going to be destroyed with nuclear fire, man. Okay, these bombs, those nuclear missiles that are being created now, okay, the armament war, the race for armament, the race for the building of the nuclear missiles, okay, which are going to be used in World War III. Okay, it's being made. All these things, all that setup is being made so that America, mainly, okay, America and Israel end up being destroyed, okay, by nuclear missiles, man. Okay, they're building it. The same weapon that they're building, that's the same weapon that's going to destroy them. Okay, he that liveth by the sword shall die by the sword. Okay, that's the blessing that Esau received. The blade, the sword. Okay, and by thy sword shall thou live, and by thy sword shall thou perish. Okay, it says here, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yeah, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai shall cut them off. So don't worry. Okay, our enemies, these heathens, okay, Esau Edom, okay, and his gang members, Psalms 83, okay, they will be judged. The Lord will judge them. Okay, he comes. That's one of his purpose. One of the purpose of Yahweh Bashim Shai is to plead with all flesh. So remember that there is a judgment for all the evil that these people are going to do. Okay, and you on your end, make sure to make your calling and election sure so that you do not become partakers of the sins of this wicked place. All right. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Achakodash. Until next lesson, Shalom, 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 Barakatah. Until next time, Shalom.